Thanks to a certain global pandemic, the world of remote working has absolutely exploded. And with that, the world of virtual assistants has absolutely exploded. And to be honest, once this pandemic is over and the world gets back to some sort of normality, I truly believe that remote working is here to stay. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that they are aimed at virtual assistants. They help you to get more clients, they help you to scale your business, and a bunch of other awesome stuff as well. But in this video today, I am going to be taking things back to basics. So this is perfect for you if you have you've heard about the virtual assistant world. You may be thinking it could be for you, but you're not quite sure, and you're not really sure how to actually get started. But first things first, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so for weekly videos. Okay, so let's get down to it. Now, the most common concern people have when they're thinking about setting up as a virtual assistant is whether or not they have enough experience and whether or not they have enough skills. Now, I am here to tell you that for the majority of you, the answer to both of those are yes. You're probably absolutely fine and you have both of those. The most beautiful thing about being a virtual assistant is that you can have such varying levels of experience and such varying levels of skills, and you can still find enough work to create a successful business. Now, obviously, if you haven't got a clue how to even turn on a laptop, being a virtual assistant probably isn't for you. That said, you don't have to be an absolute expert at technology. Although it does help. Okay, so let's dive into this a little bit deeper. You are thinking about becoming a virtual assistant, but you're really not sure that you've got enough skills or experience in order to do so. First thing I would think about is have a think about really what skills have you got now. If your job at the moment is as a checkout girl, you have got customer service experience, okay? So straight away, that is something you could transfer when you are beginning as a virtual assistant, because so many people need help with their customer service emails, their phone calls, etc. So straight away, that is a skill that you could transfer over in your own business. So have a real think about the skills you already have. Secondly, think about the sorts of things that you like doing. For instance, I really like helping my clients with their social media and their podcasts. I, however, hate any sort of bookkeeping and accounting work. All of that stuff I just find so boring. So it's definitely not something that I advertise as one of the services that I do. When you start up your own business, you are not starting your own business to do tasks that you absolutely hate, because I mean, what is the point? So have a think about the things that you like to do. Now, one of the most important things I want to remind you of is that you do not need to know everything as a virtual assistant, especially when you're starting out, okay? You are going to be learning so much along the way. So if you're really worried about the fact that you only know general admin stuff, say such as email management, calendar management, invoicing, let me tell you now, first of all, those things are so highly in demand because everyone needs those sorts of things done, and you are going to be learning so much more along the way. So if you're worried about only knowing the skills for calendar management or email management now, let me tell you now, that is really all you need to get started. Okay, so hopefully you realise now that you don't actually need to have a massive skill set or tons of experience in order to start as a virtual assistant. So you've made the decision, you're going to take the leap, you're going to set up your own business. What's the next thing you need to do? Well, the world needs to know about you, otherwise how is anyone going to hire you? So shout it from the rooftops that you have set up as a virtual assistant. Tell all of your friends and family. Get yourself set up on social media. You don't have to worry about getting a website done straight away. It obviously can help, but whatever you do, you need to make sure that people know about you. Get yourself to networking meetings. If you can't do them in person, do online networking meetings, but make sure that people know about you. Don't just tell them once. Don't just put out one post on your personal Facebook and expect tons of people to start hiring you straight away. You need to be doing this consistently, okay? So start building that online presence. Now, I'm not going to go into it in detail in this video because I've already got an amazing free resource on it. But if you're thinking about, well, okay, I'll get myself online, but how can I really go about finding clients? I have made a resource just for that and the link is down below. It is called 10 Best Ways to Get Clients. So hopefully that will really inspire you in finding ways of finding clients. Also, your network is your net worth, okay? The better your network is, the better chance you are going to have at creating a successful virtual assistant business. So join relevant Facebook groups, join the best networking groups, okay? If you haven't already joined my Facebook group as well, the No BS VA Guide, make sure you do so today. I give tons of free tips and advice on there. I do free masterclasses and Q&As, and it's full of people just like you. Now, one last bit of advice I want to give you is please try not to compare yourself to others. Everybody's journey is different, and if you keep comparing yourself to others who are on a totally different journey to you, they might have been a virtual assistant for say a year or so, it seems like they've got so much more experience and skills than you, that's going to make you feel like crap. So don't do it, okay? Everybody's journey is different. Do not compare yourself to others, because I guarantee you it will be detrimental to you and your own development. And finally, when you are ready, you can start investing in yourself. You can do courses in order to increase your skill set. Say, for instance, if you want to learn how to work WordPress properly, if you want to fast track your success as a virtual assistant and learn how to get, say, to those 4 or 5 grand months, you can invest in a virtual assistant coach or mentor such as myself. So hopefully this video has helped you in deciding whether or not being a virtual assistant is for you. Remember, you do not need to know everything. You can start with basic general skills, and then you will learn more skills along the way.